Welcome to Design Santa Barbara. I'm Michael Kurash, and this week we are in Santa Barbara Design Center. But we are about to head south to Ojai to complete our tour of noted interior designer Susan Shan's epic 2-year project. Let's see more of this incredible home.
So I'm so glad you're here today.
Oh, me too. This is a fantastic place. Look at this. This is your vision you had for so many times and so long. Oh, these are fantastic doors.
These doors are throughout the property. There's actually 5 or 6 sets of these. These are what we call the art doors because they're all made from wire cedar brushed. And they were all hand done by Arcadia. Yes, custom made.
All right, here in the kitchen and my favorite room. All right, Susan,
Mine
here we go.
too. And you know, Michael, this client, they're family, big family. They love to have parties. They love to cook. There's a chef in the family. So it was very important that this stone be very, very durable. So it's quartzite. It's the toughest of all stones.
All right, out of the kitchen, now we have a bowl out here. This is very colorful.
Well, I love the reds. This is an artist, Sherry Bellison. She's now been actually in Arizona for the last 27 years. Let's go have a drink.
Oh, perfect time of the day. There you go.
So, custom bar. These tiles are porcelain stone that are from Ann Sachs. I just love these, and I love them so much actually that I put them all
in the back of the chairs too.
So the
there
stone follows all the way through. Michael, the last thing I'd like to share with you is the openness of this house. Everything is indoor, outdoor. So as we walk forward, I'm going to open up all the doors because they all open entirely into the walls. This way the entire house feels like you can catch a bird in it like you did today.
Oh yes, that bird was fantastic.
Birds just come on in.
Yeah, let's see it.
Let me show you. Go outside.
Oh,
so this is the indoor-outdoor living I was speaking about. And because they have so many wonderful family events, this is where they come to watch Super Bowl Sunday. We'll talk about the fireplace out here, and they can sit out here and watch the game. And look at this giant double farmhouse table. This can actually be split apart, so they have 2 in case they ever... But for a big Thanksgiving dinner, I've seen this set up for Thanksgiving. It's gorgeous. So this is all the same Andalusia. This is the great limestone tile that we carried in from the outside.
And
inside, outside.
Inside, outside, or outside, going inside, either way.
Outside.
It's beautiful.
And look at this view.
To die for. Literally, that's the reason people live here.
And this is where I spent 2 years of my office time, and it was a great place to come every morning, so had a hard time leaving.
Susan, that was a wonderful show we had last week. We saw the living room, we saw the dining room, we saw the entrance. Beautiful project you have done, but it's more than that to it. So we are today here talking about outdoor living. Maybe you explain to our viewers what it's all about.
Okay, well, as you know, we discussed, it's really been such a great collaboration because Pat Brody's a landscape designer, did all this beautiful landscape out here. And this is indoor-outdoor living, so there's the outdoor ping pong table, there's the outdoor lighting. This place is magical in the evening.
It's magical during the day, imagine even more than...
But see the little lanterns and the tree lights and the lanterns everywhere, the little sparkle lights, and there's ground lighting we did, and it's just a place you want to be during the day and at night. It's very cozy.
So the landscaper you mentioned, it is very, I see it's California landscape, is drought resistant. You have artificial turf.
Yes, well, she doesn't want to admit that, but it's true because they have dogs and the dogs run around and they felt that they wanted to be They wanted to be conservative and careful to the environment.
And
This
water
fountain adds an extra glorious sound around the house at night. And the tiles, as you can see, match the tiles that we did on the inside, but a different color tone ever so slightly because we got a different colored fountain. So it's
Did you try like 7 of them here
yeah,
too?
there were only 4. I knew this one right away, actually. This one I knew right away.
And the last
So-
one you broke, you took home, I
Yeah.
take it, I heard it. So anyway.
I own that one. You break it, you own it.
Beautiful. So where do we go from here?
Let's go actually into the house and I'll show you the bedrooms, the bathroom, then we'll go into the guest quarters. It's a fun adventure.
And I hear there is a guest house at top of that amazing garage.
Yes, which wait till you see that. You're going to want to live there. You're going to want to move out of Santa Barbara and move into that guest house.
Oh, well, I want to see that. There you go.
Let's go.
All right. After the break, let's take a look at the rest of this incredible home. Stay tuned. There is more Design Santa Barbara coming up next. I am Michael Kourosh, and my passion is helping you create the home of your dreams at the lowest possible price. If you or anyone you know has just purchased a home or reinventing a living space, we have whatever you need right here. We founded Santa Barbara Design Center to give our community a place where you will always find an open door, a friendly smile, and fabulous prices on rugs and home furnishings. Come to 410 Olive Street to see the latest in design, and let's start this journey together. This week on Michael's Minute, we are going to talk about modern and transitional rugs. At Santa Barbara Design Center, we have over 1,000 modern and transitional rugs at any given time in various sizes and colors. A modern or transitional rug can completely transform your living space. It can make a cold room comfortable or balance out an uneven contrast. We can also custom make the modern rug of your dreams, designed to your specification, taste, and color. And at Santa Barbara Design Center, we can do it faster, better, for less. That's why the top designers in the world use our modern and transitional rugs. To see our vast collection or start designing your custom masterpiece, come visit us at Santa Barbara Design Center, 410 Olive Street. Today on Design FYI, we're going to talk about what not to buy when you're going shopping for rugs. Most big outlets or national chains, they sell nowadays hand-tufted rugs. This sounds like it's hand knotted, it's done by hand, but actually they are not. It's called hand-tufted and is actually a gun that rolls the wool around the warp, and they are not good rugs at all. So this is a sample we're having here for you to see. Anything that has a backing like this, flip your rugs over at home, see if it has a backing, is absolutely not good. So what it does is it hides what they did below this thing, which is a latex glue, which actually is toxin. And if you have got any rugs over the net, I hate to say it, over the net, because it's easy to sell and they're inexpensive, you buy these things over the internet. So when it comes to your house, they smell. Have you noticed that? They smell more like a gasoline or more like a diesel because they don't let the latex cure. And the latex that glues this wool to this backing smells a lot. On top of that, they shed quite a lot. The wool is cheap because they need to be inexpensive, and they shed. I would not recommend you to get anything, again, that has a backing and is glued because it comes apart very easily. It is temporary. It is not a green product because they wear very quickly, end up in the fill, and just basically as a landfill junk we are adding to our planet. The things I would recommend you to get, unlike these things that have backing, is the rugs that they have nuts to them. So as what to buy, I highly recommend you to get some rugs that they are hand knotted. And how you can see, flip it to the back, and you can see the knots are done individually, and each one is slightly different than the next one because they're done by hand, and the intensity of the wool and the pull they have, the weaver, makes them look different. Also, the sides are done by hand. That you can see very easily. If you want to buy a real rug, please come to Santa Barbara Design Center and I can gladly help you. Thank you for joining us on Design FYI, Santa Barbara Design Center, 410 Olive.
Welcome to Rugs & More. We provide the West Coast with the most comprehensive collection of new, oriental, and antique rugs. Rugs are solid art investments and often become cherished family treasures. Our limitless inventory will warm up your home. Exotic or traditional, tribal or modern, our rugs weave stories through intricate patterns, compelling colors, and touchable materials. #1 in Santa Barbara for over 20 years. Visit us today at Rugs & More, 410 Olive Street in Santa Barbara.
Welcome back to Design Santa Barbara. My dear friend and noted interior designer Susan Shand has been giving us a tour of this incredible Ojai villa. Now let's tour the guest rooms.
Let's go look at the bedrooms.
Yes, and these beautiful custom doors. My goodness, I cannot get over how beautiful these are. And here we go.
Okay, so Moroccan rugs here. The niches, again, we talked about earlier, the way that's arched throughout the house. This is a piece by Bobby Bennett, who's got a great sense of humor as a photographer. We like the idea that we tried to find a place for this because it was all pointing in this direction, like the pool's this way, and it is this way. So that's why this piece had to end up on this part of the hallway.
And you were saying this is on the way to Las Vegas, correct?
Yeah.
It's on the 15th. That's
kind of
beautiful.
fun. But let's head down. Let's go head down.
Right,
To
let's
the
go to the
bedrooms.
motel and the pool. There
Okay,
we go.
yeah.
There we go. Oh, you have this beautiful Kurdish rug on the floor. It's an old
Yeah.
Kurdish rug. Beautiful. Love this.
And these pieces that you see throughout the house, the ceramic pieces, are by Sean Ponder, who's an Ojai artist. So he hand did these wonderful pieces
glazed
of
nice.
pottery that you'll see around.
Better not touch it.
And this is fun because this was a piece that from Todos Santos in Mexico, and
There you
the
go.
owners found this and love it. It's all made out of paper art, and it's just a nice thing at night. Again, this house comes to life with the lighting and the little pixelating of those.
And these beautiful Moroccan lamps, they're beautiful. They have these designs on the ceiling. They're fabulous.
Well, let's
I
go-
like it. You are not afraid of experimenting different things. A lot of people are plain. You're not.
Thank
Very
you,
good.
Michael. Let's go to the master.
Sure, please.
So this is the master bedroom.
This
which
is the master bedroom you're talking about for a long time.
It's a dream one.
Oh my goodness.
You had a lot to do with this bedroom actually, because if you look around, which we'll get to,
I
I
see the
found this
pieces.
was from this wonderful door, which was meant to be a door but turned into a headboard. Do you
Beautiful.
recognize
Yes, I
that?
do remember that now. Yes.
And then-
the nightstands.
And then also these chairs, which are your
Swivel
famous
gliders.
swivel chairs that I love, and this upholstery, which I got obsessed with. We made these, and then we actually made this nook for the grandkids to pop into. Everyone needs a reading nook to just pop into and get cozy. And
This is so brilliant
for
of you. Look at that
sleepovers.
nook, and you have these beautiful draperies hanging. It makes it so private and so rich and nice.
Thank
I
you.
like
And
that.
if the kids really bother you, you want to kind of close them up. You just go, okay, kids, go away.
There you go.
So, let's
And you have that beautiful.
Yeah, let's talk about that because you had that hiding upstairs at the design center, way in the back, and I thought this is the most amazing table I've ever seen. How long is that?
That thing was like about 11 feet, 12 feet long. And I remember when I got it, I figured out this is unique in the whole world. Why would somebody not buy it? But then the irony is not too many people have that long of a wall.
Right. And this
And-
fit perfect. I just remember seeing that, thinking this is, and that's old, isn't it?
That is very old. That's a Spanish, and that is roughly 200, maybe 250 years old.
So
It's
there
really
you go.
nice.
Now we've got Spanish in a house that's Mediterranean, so that makes sense. And above that is the Bobby Bennett piece. She does these beautiful tree portraits, and I love the fact that it's a tri-piece, and it fits beautifully in here with the outside trees and the wood, and then your wood piece on the base, and then having the headboard made from wood too, makes the whole room feel very organic.
And very warm at the same time. It's very light, airy, and looks the volume. Look at this. And you look outside and that beautiful oak tree is just fantastic.
And then we never talked about these floors, but all of these floors, they're French hardwood oaks. So again, we're bringing more of that organic feeling throughout the house.
And the color is very unique.
Yeah, I
you
love
picked a
this.
very beautiful
Thank
color
you.
finish on it. Very nice. Every little detail you have done is amazing. Like even the beautiful mirror matches the whole colors. Even the outlets you picked are different. It's beautiful.
Well, thank you.
Very
This
nice
is a
design.
perfect sleepover room, isn't it? It's like, yeah, let's have a sleepover. This is just great.
And that piece you said was the leftover of the dining table.
Right, so you have to use every little piece that you have for the environment. So this is the sword table that was in the dining room, and they had an extra piece that we made into a little side coffee table.
Fantastic. I love those swivel gliders, as
Yeah,
you know.
they're so comfortable.
And these are actually your own design. I remember we did this in another house.
Yes.
In leather it was, I guess, or
it's
something
leather.
like.
Yeah, so white leather.
Beautiful.
So they are the most comfortable chairs, by the way. So kudos to you on that.
Well, you know, I should get a couple of those for my own bedroom. All right,
So let's go into the master bathroom.
let's go see the master
Okay.
bathroom.
Okay, we've got a freestanding tub in here, Michael, which I love, with the big open glass windows. And then the mosaic that is around the tub itself, you'll see I've mimicked in the niches in these little candelabras. These candles are special because you could just flick a button on and all of them come on, and when you're taking a bath, you could sit here and feel like you're in a spa. And then throughout the bath, it's all done in this lovely white and cream feeling, with, again, bringing in a sort of feeling of these tile mirrors that were custom made, and the stained glass window that was made by Tanya again. The shower itself is enough to fit 7 people. I love it. It's a great open space with a bench, and you just want to hang out in there. It's just a fun, beautiful, spa-like bathroom. This is a fun little guest bedroom with a little ladder to throw towels. You've got the little niches, or actually shelves on the side of the bed for books and art pieces, and it's got that whole kind of country farmhouse feeling. So this is just a fun place to come and rest your weary head. It's another little fun bedroom, guest bedroom, filled with some fun artwork from local artists, Cheryl Doty, some others, and little antique pieces behind. There's a little light fixture that comes from Davis and Taft. And this is just a place, again, to just feel that wonderful, cozy feeling of being away at a vacation resort. So, Michael, this is one of my favorite powder rooms ever, because it's small, but it's sweet, and the soapstone sink that's on top of, again, the quartzite that was used in the kitchen. We were able to sort of recycle additional stone. And then this wonderful mosaic tile from NS Ceramics. And I found this, what I think is really fun, this mirror that mimics the same colors and the same color scheme as the tiles that are surrounding the entire sink. And these fun little light fixtures that were made from silk and a cotton and a raw linen. So it's just a nice bathroom to want to enter into and wash your hands at a party.
Susan, that was an amazing tour. Thank you for showing the
I'm so glad I
beautiful
could do
cars.
this with you.
Nice. I would not call it a garage.
No, this is like a special unit of probably 4,000 square feet. This piece was built before the rest. This basically was a build from scratch home. And the barn came first because there were a collection of wonderful cars the owner has. And this was the beginning of where we could house all the storage and then begin to build the house. So
I saw the pictures of before, and it's just completely different. It transformed the whole place. It looks amazing. Tell us a little bit more about it.
Well, I'll tell you something else about this. There actually have been weddings here already in this barn. So this was, as soon as the house was completed, literally a week later, there was a wedding of a family member's wedding, and it was housed in this barn. The whole thing was opened up, the cars were all taken out, lights were put all over, and it was the best party place I've ever been to. Rows and rows of picnic tables out here with wonderful food. It was delightful.
I just can't imagine. If they need another event, need a valet guy to move the cars, let me know. I'll gladly do it for free. All right?
Yeah, these are your kind of cars.
Oh my gosh, unbelievable.
So come into our little guest house.
Did you say guest house?
Yes.
Can
well,
I be a guest?
Well, this is above the barn, which you saw earlier. And this
Above
is
the barn or above the garage?
above the garage,
There
sorry.
you go.
And this was actually the first piece built when we built the garage. We
Yes.
built this as a place to stay while the rest of the home was being built. And this is just stupendous because the views, the fresh air from here, it's just...
You feel like you're in a different world.
Yeah. And we use a lot of the same materials, so when you get into the kitchen, the swar stone as the countertop there, the stone that we used in the kitchen itself is the same stone we used outside in the barbecue area. The mosaic tile is different, but it's one of the looks that we love, and it's the same color theme of all the organic creams and beiges and browns and caramel. This is just a place to call home on a weekend.
Simple,
when
easy.
Or when the kids come to visit and you don't want the family in the house with you. You know that feeling.
Well, you know.
And behind you?
It is amazingly done. It's beautiful. I see the roof. You took a lot of advantage of the height too.
That's fun.
Very
a little
nice.
fan for the summers. And
Very
you've got the fireplace. You've got the niches again with storage below them, so you can actually pull up the benches and put all of your pillows and extra towels in there. And you've everything you
Everything you need in a house, literally, is in a guest house.
Right, and a laundry room in the bathroom.
In the bathroom. There you go.
Yeah, you can just live here, and a refrigerator and kitchen, a
Fabulous.
stove.
That's it. I'm moving in.
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad you got to see this.
I'm absolutely blown away by what Susan has designed here. We will be right back. This week on Michael's Minutes, we are going to talk about sectionals. At Santa Barbara Design Center, we will custom build a sectional to your specifications at our factory right here in California. No room is too big or too small. Our line of comfort sectionals are built to the exact size and shape you need for your room. Let you and your family enjoy the luxury of angel hair wrap, the most comfortable seating in the world. Choose from multiple colors and stain-resistant fabrics that can withstand children, pets, and spills. But don't just take my word for it. Come into Santa Barbara Design Center at 410 Olive Street and feel the comfort of a new sectional for yourself. We live in one of the most beautiful locations in the world. I've raised my kids here. I love it here. What we offer at Santa Barbara Design Center isn't just furniture. It's a chance to turn a house into a home. What may look like a deal online, it's very different when it shows up. It's something to be said for feeling it before it becomes part of your life. We are here to help guide you through this wonderful process. We are Santa Barbara Design Center. Come start your journey with us. This week on Design FYI, we're going to talk about sofas and the unknown mistakes people make. Did you know average American spends 46 minutes a day in a car, but they spend 5 hours and 4 minutes on average on a sofa? So why would you go out there and spend tens of thousands of dollars for something you use for 46 minutes and then go ahead and buy something cheap that you sit on it for 5 hours and 4 minutes? At Santa Barbara Design Center, we create you a custom sofa that is made for you specifically and to your shape and size and comfort and your family. So when you're sitting and watching TV or talking and conversing with your friends, you're sitting on actually something that represents you. Your car represents you. Why shouldn't your sofa? Thank you for joining us on Design FYI this week, and please come see me at Santa Barbara Design Center, 410 Olive, and let me help you find the right sofa for you and your family. Susan, that was a wonderful project you have done.
I'm glad you
truly
enjoyed.
love the place. It's just magical. Very nice.
Thank you, Michael.
We talk about you start this from the grounds up. A lot of people in our town, they have houses that they are old, they want to remodel, or they want to build a house that is not exactly what they want. What are the challenges? What are the rewards? What are the perks of building something from scratch, from the bottom, from the basement?
Well, there's a wonderful thing about doing that because it's a collaboration. You work with the architect, you work with the landscape people, you work with the contractor, you work with the owners. And when you're building from scratch, you have so much freedom to do what you want to do, but also do it with a group of people that work together, and you get a vision, and you work from your vision, and you share that vision with the owners and make sure they agree, and then you take into account what they want, and you do what you see today, and you saw last week, which is from start to finish everything that you could ever imagine in a dream home. And along the way, you make sure the client is happy with everything. And in this case, it has been thrilling because you get to try all of your most wonderful fantasies on someone else's home with their dream. In the end, hopefully their dream come true home.
So it is basically no disadvantages.
Well, there's always the challenges of the land itself and building around that, and there's always the issues you find with tiles that crack and things that don't come on time, and it's a much longer process. So this was a 2-year process, and the patience that takes is strong, but at the same time, you know, you have such a strong feeling for everything you're doing, from the flooring to the colors, that you can. I mean, I would wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and 2 o'clock in the morning, and in the shower I'd be thinking about it. So I really lived this home for 2 years. As I told you earlier, when the home was finally done, I didn't want to leave. I actually went through a state of depression. They had to put me away for a while. No, it's very fulfilling to see how happy people can be, and now they're living in this home, and there's weddings and parties and events, and it makes me very happy, because that's really why I do this work. I do it to make others happy.
Wonderful. Thank you very much again.
Well, thank
I appreciate
you for
it.
coming today.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure having you on our show. Thank you very much. That was Design Santa Barbara. See you next week.